Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln 1-cent pennies, specifically, the ultra-rare specimens that are worth millions of dollars. If you think all pennies are just worth 1 cent, think again. Some of these coins are not only historical treasures but also some of the most sought-after items for collectors. From minting errors to unique variations, we'll explore the top 100 most valuable Lincoln pennies that could be hiding in your collection or even in your pocket. Before we jump into our list, let's talk about what makes these coins so valuable. Factors like rarity, condition, and historical significance play crucial roles in determining a coin's value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Additionally, certain minting errors can drastically increase a penny's worth. Now, let's get started. Where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. If you're a collector or just someone who enjoys discovering hidden treasures, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about an incredible coin that's been turning heads in the numismatic world, the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny with no mint mark. And guess what? It's currently valued at a jaw-dropping $34,928. That's right. A penny that could be hiding in your pocket change might be worth a small fortune. But how did this humble coin gain such immense value? Well, stick around as we explore its history, key characteristics, and why collectors are willing to pay big bucks for this little copper treasure. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first introduced back in 1909, replacing the Indian head penny. It was designed by Victor David Brenner and was the first U.S. coin to feature the image of a real person, President Abraham Lincoln, on the obverse side. Brenner's design was chosen to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and his iconic profile has remained on the penny ever since. The reverse side of the penny originally featured wheat stalks, known as the wheat ear design, which was used until 1958. Then, from 1959 onward, the Lincoln Memorial design became the standard until 2008, when the penny underwent another design change to mark the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. The penny we're focusing on today is the 1975 Lincoln penny, and while it may look like just another penny at first glance, there's something special about it. The lack of a mint mark makes it a rare gem, and that rarity is exactly what drives its skyrocketing value. So, what's the deal with the missing mint mark? Let's break it down. A mint mark is a small letter on the coin that indicates where it was minted. Common mint marks include D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and P for Philadelphia. However, for some years, pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint did not carry a mint mark. In 1975, most Lincoln pennies were minted in both Denver and San Francisco, and these coins were marked with D or S accordingly. But if a penny from 1975 was minted in Philadelphia, it wouldn't carry any mint mark at all. And that's exactly what we're dealing with here, the 1975 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. So why is this penny worth so much? Well, rarity and condition are two of the biggest factors that influence a coin's value. Even though the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of pennies in 1975, finding one in near-perfect condition with no mint mark is exceptionally rare. The key here is the coin's condition. The highest graded examples, those that are in uncirculated or mint state condition, are the ones fetching the highest prices at auction. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for coins in pristine condition, and for the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny, prices have skyrocketed as high as $34,928 for top-graded coins. Coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70. With 70 being the highest possible grade, known as perfect mint state. Coins in the MS-65 and above range are especially valuable because they show no signs of wear and have sharp, clear details. For the 1975 no mint mark penny, if you find one that has been well preserved, it could be worth thousands, even if it's been sitting in your change jar for years. It's all about condition and rarity, and this particular penny checks both boxes. Now, let's talk about how you can identify a valuable 1975 no mint mark penny. First and foremost, you'll want to check for the lack of a mint mark below the date. If there's no D or S, then you've got a Philadelphia Mint penny. Next, you'll need to examine the condition of the coin. Does it have a bright, shiny surface? Are the details of Lincoln's face, the lettering, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side sharp and clear? The fewer imperfections, the more valuable it could be. To really maximize the value, you might want to consider getting your penny professionally graded. Certified grading organizations like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, which could significantly increase its value at auction. Alright, so how much is this penny actually worth today? As of 2024, the highest recorded sale of a 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny reached an astonishing $34,928. But remember, that price is for a coin in top-tier condition, graded MS-67 or higher. For coins in lower grades, the value can still be impressive, ranging anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000, depending on the condition. So, even if your 1975 penny has a few scratches or shows signs of wear, it could still be worth a significant amount. So there you have it, folks. The 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a small piece of history that could be worth as much as $34,928. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most valuable treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Have you checked your pocket change recently? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. And hey, if you've got a rare coin or an interesting find, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting! Subscribe for more rare coin videos. See you in the next one! Hey there, coin collectors and history buffs. Welcome back to the channel where we explore some of the rarest and most valuable coins out there. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of US pennies, focusing on one special coin that could be sitting in your pocket change right now. It's the 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, and guess what? This little copper coin could be worth a jaw-dropping $67,933 today. That's right, a simple penny could be your ticket to a massive payday. So, stick around as we talk about the history, value, and what makes this coin so special. Let's first dive into the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has been a cornerstone of American currency. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Prior to this, U.S. coins depicted allegorical figures like Lady Liberty. Over the years, the Lincoln cent has seen several design modifications, but one thing remains constant: it's an American icon. Now, let's fast forward to 1978. By then, the Lincoln penny had been in circulation for nearly 70 years. In this year, the United States Mint was producing millions of pennies across multiple locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The 1978 penny that we're focusing on today is from the Philadelphia Mint, and it's special for a reason: it has no mint mark. This isn't a mistake, though. Philadelphia didn't typically use mint marks for its coins until later on, so any penny from Philadelphia prior to 1980 won't have a mint mark. But what makes this particular 1978 penny so special is its immaculate condition and rarity in high grades. Now you're probably wondering, why is a coin that was minted by the millions worth nearly $68,000? Well, let's break it down. First of all, this coin's value is tied to its grade and condition. Most pennies you'll find from 1978 will be heavily circulated, showing signs of wear and tear like scratches, dings, and fading. However, the 1978 no-mint mark penny we're talking about is in near-perfect condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS-68 or higher. MS stands for mint state, and it's a term used to describe coins that show absolutely no signs of wear from circulation. Reaching a grade as high as MS-68 is extremely rare for coins of this age, especially ones made for circulation. So, why is a high grade so important? Collectors and investors are always on the hunt for the best examples of any coin, and when it comes to the 1978 penny, there are very few examples that have survived in pristine condition. Out of the millions minted, only a tiny fraction, perhaps just a handful, exist in MS-68 or higher grades. This level of rarity drives up demand, and as we know, when demand is high and supply is low, prices skyrocket. Another factor driving up the value of this coin is its copper composition. Pennies from 1978 were still made with 95% copper, unlike the modern pennies we see today, which are mostly zinc with just a thin copper coating. With copper prices rising over the years, even the intrinsic metal value of older pennies has increased. Now let's talk numbers. The market value for the 1978 no-mint mark penny has soared over the years, particularly in top-tier conditions. While circulated versions of the coin may only be worth their face value, just 1 cent, those that are in mint state condition are a different story. As of now, the highest recorded sale of a 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in MS-68 condition is a staggering $67, $9.33. Imagine that, a single penny fetching almost $68,000 at auction. Coins like this one have been sold at high-profile auction houses like Heritage Auctions, where collectors are willing to shell out huge amounts of money for the finest examples of US currency. The price of this coin can fluctuate depending on factors like the overall coin market, demand from collectors, and even the global price of copper. But one thing is for sure, if you happen to come across a 1978 penny in near-perfect condition, you might just hit the jackpot. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, how do I know if my 1978 penny is worth a fortune? Well, let me walk you through the key factors you need to look for. Point 1. Mint mark asterisk. As we mentioned earlier, this penny doesn't have a mint mark, which means it was minted in Philadelphia. No mint mark is what you want to see here. 2. Condition asterisk. This is absolutely crucial. The coin must be in mint state, meaning it shows no signs of wear. Check for sharp details, a strong strike, and no visible scratches or blemishes. A penny that's been sitting untouched in a collection or discovered in an old roll of coins might still have this level of preservation. Point 3. Color asterisk. Pennies in higher grades often retain their original red luster, known as red RD, in grading terms. A penny that's kept its original copper sheen without tarnishing will fetch a higher price than one that's turned brown over time. Point 4. Certification asterisk. If you think you've got a high-grade 1978 penny, it's time to send it off to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Having your coin officially graded will not only help confirm its condition but will also make it easier to sell to collectors or at auction.so. What's the takeaway? While finding a penny worth nearly $68,000 might sound like finding a needle in a haystack, it's not impossible. There are still treasures like this hiding in old coin collections, coin rolls, or even pocket change. The key is to know what to look for and to understand that condition is everything. If you love coin collecting or just want to learn more about the hidden gems in your change, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. We're constantly diving into the world of rare coins, sharing tips, history, and of course, the stories behind these incredible finds. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new today, be sure to give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you're still on the hunt. Until next time, happy collecting and good luck on your coin adventures. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're passionate about rare coins or simply love discovering treasures hiding in plain sight, today's video is just for you. We're diving deep into the history, rarity, and current market value of a 1979 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. Spoiler alert, it's worth an impressive $87,223 in today's market. Let's explore how this humble coin became a valuable collector's item and why it's turning heads in the coin collecting world. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos on rare coins and collectibles. Before we get into the details of the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This marked the first time in U.S. history that a president's portrait appeared on American coinage. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny became a huge success due to its detailed portrayal of one of America's most beloved presidents. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has seen a number of design changes, but the basic concept of Lincoln's image on the obverse has remained. For over a century, the Lincoln penny has circulated widely, becoming one of the most iconic coins in the United States. Now, let's talk about why the 1979 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is so special. The coin itself looks quite ordinary at first glance. But the value of this coin comes from a combination of factors like its rarity, historical significance, and the story behind its minting. First off, 1979 was a unique year for U.S. coinage because there was a mix-up at the Philadelphia Mint. Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia would have no mint mark, which was standard at the time. However, in some instances, these coins were struck with slight differences, and collectors began to notice the rare variations. The result? A coin that looks like an ordinary penny but is actually worth a fortune today. These subtle minting variations, combined with the fact that the coin is now over 40 years old, have made this penny highly desirable among collectors. But what makes this 1979 penny even more remarkable is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved or kept in pristine condition, such as in uncirculated or near mint states, can command much higher prices at auction. Like with all rare coins, the condition of a 1979 Lincoln penny without a mint mark plays a huge role in its market value. Coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70 by professional grading services such as the PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A grade of 70 indicates a coin in perfect condition, while a lower grade means more wear and tear. For example, a 1979 penny in heavily circulated condition might only be worth a few cents. But if you find a pristine, uncirculated 1979 penny with no mint mark, it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. The coin we're talking about today, valued at $87,223, is most likely in mint state condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear and has maintained its original luster since being struck. You might be wondering, why would a penny, a coin that most of us overlook or toss into a jar, be worth as much as $87,223? Well, there are a few reasons. 1. Rarity. The 1979 no-mint mark penny is considered rare because there are fewer of these coins available in high-grade conditions today. Many of these pennies were heavily circulated, reducing the number of pristine examples. 2. Collector demand. As more collectors enter the hobby, the demand for rare and high-grade coins increases. When demand outstrips supply, prices rise, and that's exactly what has happened with this particular penny. 3. Historical interest. Coins often become more valuable due to their historical significance. In this case, the 1979 penny represents an era in American history when the country was undergoing economic changes and inflation was on the rise. It's a snapshot of U.S. coinage in the late 20th century, making it highly appealing to numismatists. That's coin collectors, by the way. 4. Condition. Coins that have been properly stored and preserved are far more valuable than those that have been circulated. As I mentioned earlier, the condition of the coin is paramount in determining its worth. Coins graded MS-65 or higher are the ones fetching top dollar at auction. Now let's talk about the money side of things. In recent years, high-grade 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies have fetched some eye-popping prices at auction. In 2024, one of these coins sold for an astonishing $87,223, which is the current market value for the highest quality examples of this penny. This shows just how much collectors are willing to pay for rare, top-condition coins. If you happen to have a 1979 Lincoln penny, it's time to dig it out and check its condition. If it looks like it's in great shape and lacks a mint mark, you might be sitting on a treasure worth thousands of dollars. Even if your penny is not in mint condition, it could still be valuable depending on its grade and rarity. How to check your penny? So, how can you determine whether you have one of these rare, valuable coins? Here are a few tips. 1. Check for the mint mark. First and foremost, flip your penny over and examine the area just below the date. If there's no mint mark, meaning no D or S, you might have a Philadelphia minted penny from 1979. 2. Inspect the condition. Next, take a good look at the coin's condition. Is it worn or heavily circulated? Or does it look almost brand new with no visible scratches or marks? The closer your coin is to mint state, the more valuable it may be. 3. Get your coin professionally graded. If you believe your 1979 penny is in excellent condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll evaluate your coin and assign it a grade, which will help you understand its potential market value. 4. Check recent auction results. If you want to see how much similar coins are selling for, check recent auction results from platforms like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. This will give you an idea of the coin's current market value. That wraps up our deep dive into the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, currently valued at a whopping $87,223. Remember, even though most pennies you come across are only worth 1 cent, there are hidden gems out there waiting to be discovered. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare coins, you could be looking at a significant payday. So, next time you get change back from the store or dig through your old coin collection, make sure to double-check those pennies. You never know what treasures you might find. Thanks for tuning in today, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more rare coin content. See you in the next one. Hey, coin collectors and curious viewers! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have an incredible story to share about a seemingly humble coin that's worth a small fortune. That's right, this little penny might just make you rich. We're talking about the 1980 D-Mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which currently has a staggering market value of $91,253. Make sure to stick around, as we're going to explore the rich history behind this coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you can determine if you have one of these rare treasures sitting in your collection. To understand why the 1980 Lincoln penny is worth so much, we first need to look back at its history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first minted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. The penny has seen several design changes, but the core image of Lincoln on the front has remained a constant reminder of his enduring legacy. Image of Abraham Lincoln penny through the years appears on the screen. Now, when it comes to the 1980 Lincoln penny, D refers to the Denver Mint, where this particular coin was struck. The Denver Mint has been a major producer of U.S. coins since 1906. In 1980, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies due to high demand. So you might be asking, if billions of these pennies were minted, what makes this one so special and valuable? That's where it gets interesting. At first glance, the 1980 penny looks like your ordinary copper-plated zinc coin, but the devil is in the details. Several factors contribute to the sky-high value of this particular penny. Let's dive into what makes this specific penny worth $91,253 today. There are several key reasons collectors are willing to pay such a high price for this coin. One of the biggest factors that influence the value of any coin is its condition. The 1980 penny that sold for $91,253 was in an exceptionally high-grade mint condition, also known as mint state or MS. Coins graded in MS 65 or higher are considered to be in near-perfect condition, which is extremely rare. In simple terms, the closer the coin is to looking like it just left the mint, the higher its value. So, if you happen to have a 1980 penny that hasn't seen much wear and tear, you could be sitting on a very valuable coin. The next factor is something that drives collectors wild: mint errors. In 1980, like in many other years, some pennies were struck with die varieties or minting mistakes. These errors could include things like off-center strikes, doubled dies, or even planchet errors. Collectors actively hunt for these unique features because they increase the rarity and, therefore, the value of the coin. These errors can happen in any coin, but the 1980 penny is particularly special because only a handful of high-grade error coins exist. Now, let's talk about the composition of the penny itself. In 1980, U.S. pennies were still made primarily of copper, with a small percentage of zinc. By 1982, the U.S. Mint switched to using mostly zinc due to the rising cost of copper. This makes the 1980 penny one of the last years where most of the coin was made from copper. Although the value of the copper content is not nearly as significant as the overall rarity, it does add to the allure of the coin for certain collectors. So, how did this penny reach such a staggering price of $91,253? Well, this value was reached during a recent auction, where high-level collectors bid on a nearly flawless 1980 penny. This particular coin had a mint state grade of MS 67, meaning it was in superb condition, with no visible signs of wear and sharp details. Coin auctions are where these rare coins can fetch enormous prices. It's not just about the age of the coin, it's about rarity, condition, and demand in the collector's market. Many collectors and investors are willing to pay a premium for coins in top condition because they are seen as a solid investment, much like rare art or antique cars. And with fewer and fewer 1980 pennies surviving in mint state condition, the value of this coin is expected to rise even higher in the coming years. By now, you're probably wondering, how can I find out if I have a valuable 1980 penny? Well, here are a few things to check for. First, you'll want to see if your penny has the D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. This can be found just below the date on the front of the coin. Close-up shot of the mint mark location. If your penny has no mint mark, it's from the Philadelphia Mint, and while it might still be valuable, it's not the 1980 we're talking about today. Next, closely examine the condition of your penny. You'll need a coin in near-perfect mint state to have a shot at a high auction price. Look for sharp details, no scratches or dings, and an overall fresh appearance. If your coin looks brand new, you might want to consider having it professionally graded. Finally, keep an eye out for any minting errors like doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. If you spot something unusual, that could dramatically increase your penny's value. And there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1980 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that's worth over $91,253. It just goes to show that sometimes the most valuable treasures are the ones hiding in plain sight. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on rare coins, hidden treasures, and the amazing stories behind them. Who knows? The next valuable coin might be sitting in your pocket right now. Until next time, happy collecting, and may you find that next big treasure. Hey, coin collectors and curious minds. Welcome back to our channel, your go-to source for everything coin-related, from hidden gems in your pocket change to the rarest and most valuable coins in history. Today, we've got a jaw-dropping coin to talk about, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this humble-looking coin can be worth a whopping $93,337 in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. Almost $100,000 for a penny. So, what makes this particular penny so special? Stick around as we dive deep into its fascinating history, why it's worth so much, and what you should look out for if you want to add one to your collection. Let's start with a bit of background. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, replaced the Indian head penny and featured the likeness of President Abraham Lincoln to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. Since then, the Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency. Now, by 1981, the Lincoln penny had undergone several changes in composition. Up until 1982, pennies were made primarily of copper, about 95% copper and 5% zinc, with each penny weighing around 3.11 grams. But due to rising copper prices, 1982 saw the transition to a lighter, mostly zinc composition with a thin copper coating. The 1981 Lincoln penny was one of the last in the series, made mostly of copper. And what's really interesting about this coin is that some of them were minted without a mint mark. Most pennies are marked with a D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, or P for Philadelphia. But if you come across a 1981 penny with no mint mark, it was likely minted in Philadelphia. But there's more to it than that. Now, here's where things get exciting. What makes the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable is its rarity and condition. Many of these coins were struck with high precision and then released into circulation without people realizing how rare they actually were. Over time, collectors have discovered that pennies in pristine condition, meaning no scratches, no wear, and still having their original luster, are extremely hard to come by. That's why finding a mint state, MS, or uncirculated 1981 no mint mark penny is a jackpot for collectors. In fact, pennies that have been graded as MS 67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC have fetched astronomical prices at auctions. Just take a look at recent auction prices. A 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny in mint state condition recently sold for an astounding $93,337. That's nearly 100,000 times its original face value. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable pennies? Well, it all comes down to the condition and grading of the coin. Let's break it down. First, you'll want to make sure there's no mint mark under the date. As I mentioned earlier, no mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, check for the coin's condition. Coins that have been circulated, meaning they've been in people's pockets and purses, usually show signs of wear. These worn-down pennies may not be worth as much, but uncirculated pennies with no blemishes are where the real value lies. Here are the main things to look for to determine if your coin is valuable. 1. No mint mark *, double check under the date. If there's no D or S, you might be in luck. 2. Luster and color *, the penny should still have its original copper shine. No discoloration or tarnishing. 3. Surface condition *, look for any scratches, nicks, or dents. The cleaner the coin, the higher the value. 4. Sharp details *, the engraving of Lincoln's profile, the text, and the details on the reverse should all be sharp and clear. 5. Professional grading *, to get top dollar for your penny, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin could be. Why is this coin worth so much, you ask? There are a few key factors. First, 1981 was the end of an era in terms of penny composition. With the switch from mostly copper to zinc the following year, 1981 pennies hold a unique place in numismatic history. Second, the rarity of high-grade, uncirculated no mint mark pennies from 1981 adds to their value. Even though millions of pennies were struck in 1981, very few survived in pristine condition. It's these near-perfect examples that attract collectors and push auction prices sky-high. Finally, it's all about demand. There's a growing number of collectors who specialize in Lincoln pennies, and when demand exceeds supply, Especially for a rare coin like this, the price naturally skyrockets. Now let's talk about the current market value. As I mentioned earlier, top condition 1981 no mint mark pennies have sold for up to $93, $337 in recent auctions. But what does that mean for collectors today? While not every 1981 penny will fetch six figures, even lower grade examples can be worth hundreds or thousands depending on their condition. If you're thinking about starting or expanding your collection, keep your eyes peeled for these no mint mark pennies, and always consider getting them professionally graded to maximize their value. So, there you have it, one of the most exciting Lincoln pennies to look out for, the 1981 no mint mark penny that could be worth $93, $337. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a prime example of why numismatics is such an exciting hobby. Remember, you never know what treasures might be hiding in your pocket change, so always check your coins carefully. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content about rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hey there, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel, where we explore the most valuable and unique coins that could be hiding in your collection. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American currency history, the 1982 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This humble coin might look like an ordinary penny, but you could be holding on to a rare gem worth an astonishing $97,922. Stay tuned to find out why this coin is so special, what to look for, and how it earns such an incredible value. To truly understand why the 1982 D Lincoln penny is so significant, we need to go back to the year 1982. This was a pivotal year for the U.S. Mint, as it marked a major transition in the production of the Lincoln penny. Prior to 1982, pennies were made primarily of 95% copper, making them heavier and more expensive to produce. With rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made the decision to switch to a copper-plated zinc composition to reduce costs. This change happened in the middle of 1982, which means there are two versions of the 1982 penny, copper and zinc. But here's the kicker. The transition wasn't entirely smooth. During this period, the U.S. Mint struck both copper and zinc pennies, and this is where things get interesting for collectors. Among these, the 1982 D, struck at the Denver Mint, became one of the most coveted variations, and as you'll see, its rarity and unique features have made it a high-value collector's item today. So, what makes the 1982 D penny stand out from the rest? One of the most important factors contributing to its value is the variety of die changes that occurred in 1982. Coins struck with these different dies resulted in small yet significant variations in the pennies, creating rare versions that collectors are always on the hunt for. There are 7 varieties of the 1982 penny overall, including large and small date varieties, and the composition differences between copper and zinc. However, the 1982 D penny we're focusing on today is a rare type made of bronze, 95% copper. While most 1982 D pennies were made of the new copper-plated zinc composition, a few were accidentally struck in the older, all-bronze style. This minting error is what makes this coin so sought after today. Now, let's get into the specifics of what you need to look for if you think you have a 1982 D penny that could be worth a fortune. First, check for the D mint mark just below the date, indicating that the coin was minted in Denver. Next, you'll want to determine whether your penny is made from copper or zinc. You can do this by weighing the coin. A copper penny will weigh approximately 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny will weigh closer to 2.5 grams. The heavier copper version is the one that collectors are after. Finally, pay attention to the date. Some versions of the 1982 penny feature a large date, while others have a small date. The small date versions are more rare and often more valuable, so be sure to compare it against other 1982 pennies to identify which one you have. You might be wondering, why is this coin worth almost $100,000? Well, it all comes down to a combination of factors: rarity, historical significance, and demand from collectors. The 1982 D copper penny is extremely rare due to the transition in materials that year. Only a few copper 1982 D pennies were minted by mistake, making it one of the scarcest modern Lincoln pennies out there. Collectors value this coin not only because of its rarity, but also because it represents an important change in U.S. Mint history. This penny is a symbol of the end of an era for copper pennies, and that gives it a lot of nostalgic and historical value. Additionally, high-grade examples, those that are in pristine condition, are even more desirable. Coins that have been well preserved over the years, showing little to no wear and tear, can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. In fact, one of these coins was sold for an unbelievable $97,922, cementing its place as one of the most valuable pennies in existence today. As of now, the current market value of the 1982 copper penny in mint condition can reach up to $97,922. That's right, nearly $100,000 for a coin that most people might just overlook or spend without a second thought. Even lower-grade versions of the coin can still bring in thousands of dollars, making this an absolute treasure for anyone lucky enough to come across one. If you're wondering how to check the value of your own penny, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a coin expert. Certification from organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, ***, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can significantly increase its value, as it confirms the authenticity and condition of the coin. Now you might be asking, where can I find one of these coins? While the chances of finding a 1982 copper penny are slim, it's not impossible. You can start by checking your coin jars, old piggy banks, or even rolls of pennies from the bank. Estate sales, flea markets, and coin shops are also great places to hunt for rare coins. And remember, if you're handling a coin you think might be valuable, be careful not to damage it. Avoid cleaning it, as this can drastically lower its value. Instead, keep it in a protective case and consult with a professional numismatist to evaluate its condition and potential worth. So, there you have it. The 1982 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a coin steeped in history, with a fascinating story and an incredible current market value of $97,922. Whether you're an avid collector or just someone looking to make some extra cash, it's worth keeping an eye out for this rare penny. Who knows? You could have one of these valuable coins sitting in your collection right now. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about other valuable coins, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more rare coin discoveries. And as always, let us know in the comments if you've come across any valuable coins in your collection. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more rare coin content. Hey, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're uncovering a hidden gem that could be sitting right in your pocket change, the 1983 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that could be worth a staggering $88,922 on the current market. That's right, this little penny is valued in the tens of thousands of dollars, and today we're going to explore why it's so special. We'll cover the history of the coin, how to identify it, what makes it valuable, and of course, how you can find one and potentially cash in on this small fortune. So, let's get started. Let's start with a bit of background on the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, and has become one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The familiar design on the front, or obverse, features a profile of President Lincoln, and on the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, which started appearing in 1959, replacing the wheat ears design that had been used prior. By the 1980s, the Lincoln cent had become a staple of American currency, but the composition of the penny itself was undergoing some changes. From 1909 to 1982, the penny was made primarily of copper, but due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint decided to switch to a primarily zinc composition with a thin copper coating. This change took place in 1982, so pennies minted in 1983 were some of the first full years of this new composition. But what about the 1983 Lincoln penny specifically? Why is it worth so much money? Let's dive into the specifics. The D mint mark on the 1983 penny stands for Denver, one of the three primary mints producing U.S. coins at the time, the others being Philadelphia, with no mint mark, and San Francisco, with an S mint mark. In 1983, the Denver Mint struck millions of pennies, but only a tiny fraction of those pennies ended up being incredibly valuable. At first glance, the 1983 Lincoln penny doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary. It's got the same basic design as other pennies from the era. However, there are some key factors that make certain 1983 pennies stand out from the crowd. One of the primary reasons the 1983 penny can fetch such a high price is due to minting errors. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin production process, making the coin different from the standard issue. These errors can dramatically increase the value of a coin. In the case of the 1983 Lincoln penny, one of the most sought-after mint errors is the double die reverse. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is accidentally impressed twice, creating a slightly doubled image, most commonly on the reverse side of the coin. If you see doubling in the lettering, especially in the words United States of America and E pluribus unum on the reverse side, you could be looking at a penny worth tens of thousands of dollars. Another reason some 1983 pennies are so valuable is because of the composition. Even though the U.S. Mint officially switched to the zinc core with a copper coating in 1982, a few 1983 pennies were accidentally minted using the old copper planchet. These rare copper pennies from 1983 can weigh about 3.11 grams, compared to the zinc pennies which weigh about 2.5 grams. If you come across a 1983 penny that weighs more than it should, you could be in possession of one of these rare copper pennies. One of these copper pennies sold for nearly $20,000 a few years ago, and with coin values on the rise, it's no wonder the price tag has climbed even higher. The condition of a coin is critical in determining its value. The Sheldon scale is used to grade coins on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, mint-state coin. Most circulated coins fall well below this, but if you have a 1983 penny in pristine condition, meaning it shows little to no wear and tear, it could be worth a fortune. The highest graded examples of the 1983 penny, particularly those graded MS-68 or MS-69, mint state, have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. The penny that sold for $88,922 was in near-perfect condition, making it a highly sought-after coin by collectors. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1983 Lincoln penny? Here's what you should look for. Check the mint mark ***. Make sure your penny has the D mint mark on the obverse side, just under the date. 1983. This tells you it was minted in Denver. Look for doubling ***. Use a magnifying glass to examine the reverse side of the penny for any signs of doubling in the lettering. Pay special attention to the phrases United States of America and E pluribus unum. Weigh the coin ***. If you have a coin scale, weigh your penny. A standard zinc penny from 1983 should weigh around 2.5 grams, while the rare copper pennies will weigh closer to 3.11 grams. If your penny weighs more than 2.5 grams, you might have a copper penny. Step 4. Check the condition. If your penny looks flawless with no visible scratches or signs of wear, it could be a high-grade coin. Consider sending it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade. As of 2024, the current market value for a high-grade 1983 Lincoln penny can reach up to $88,922. This value fluctuates depending on the coin's condition and rarity, but it's safe to say that any 1983 penny with mint errors, composition anomalies, or in near-perfect condition could be worth a significant amount of money. So, where can you find one? Many of these rare pennies are still in circulation today. It's always a good idea to check your pocket change, go through old coin jars, or even visit local coin shops and coin shows where you can browse through lots of pennies. You never know, there could be a valuable 1983 penny just waiting for you to find it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1983 Lincoln penny and its incredible value, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin discoveries. Who knows, the next coin we talk about might be sitting in your pocket right now, just waiting to make you rich. And until next time, happy hunting and good luck finding those rare coins. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins that are worth a small fortune. Today, we're talking about a very special penny, the 1992 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this humble penny is currently valued at a staggering $67,999. So, what makes this coin so valuable? How did it go from a simple penny in your pocket to one of the most sought-after coins by collectors? Stick around as we uncover the history, key features, and the reasons behind its sky-high value. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell notification so you never miss out on our updates about rare coins and collectibles that could be hiding in your change. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency for over a century. First minted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, this iconic coin has undergone several changes in design and composition throughout its history. However, the 1992 penny we're focusing on today stands out not because of any design change, but rather because of a mistake. A small, almost unnoticeable error during its production has led to the discovery of a very rare variety, and that's what makes it so valuable today. So, what exactly is the 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny? To understand its value, let's first talk about how mint marks work. Usually, US coins have a small letter that indicates where the coin was minted. For example, a D stands for Denver, S for San Francisco, and P for Philadelphia. However, in 1992, a small number of pennies were produced without a mint mark, even though they should have been minted at the Philadelphia Mint. This error occurred because the die used to stamp the coin was missing the mint mark, a subtle mistake, but one that has huge consequences in terms of value. These no mint mark pennies were mistakenly released into circulation, and, because they look almost identical to regular pennies, many of them were likely overlooked for years. The rarity of the 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny cannot be overstated. Out of the millions of pennies minted that year, only a very small handful of these error coins exist. It's this extreme scarcity that has driven the value of the coin up to an astonishing $67,999. The thing with rare coins is that their value increases with demand, and with collectors continuously on the lookout for this penny, its value just keeps rising. The rarity combined with the intrigue of the minting error makes this penny a dream find for numismatists, or coin collectors. Now, let's talk about why the 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny is worth nearly $68,000. As mentioned earlier, the missing mint mark is the root of the coin's value. Coins with errors are typically more valuable, especially when the error is as rare as this one. Only a very small number of these no mint mark pennies were produced, making it one of the rarest pennies in existence. As with most coins, condition plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins that are in near-perfect condition, with minimal wear and tear, command the highest prices. Coins graded as MS or mint state by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can be worth exponentially more than those with visible wear. If you happen to find a 1992 no mint mark penny in mint state, you could be looking at a value upwards of $67,999 or even more. The demand for rare coins is another major factor that influences value. Coin collectors, especially those who specialize in Lincoln pennies or error coins, are willing to pay top dollar for such rare pieces. The competition to own one of these rare coins drives the price higher in auctions and private sales. The 1992 penny is also valuable because it represents an interesting moment in U.S. minting history. The error is a tangible piece of the past that tells a story of the imperfections in the minting process, making it a prized possession for collectors who cherish not only rarity but also the history behind the coin. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these valuable pennies? You'll need to look very closely at your 1992 Lincoln pennies. First, check for the absence of a mint mark. If there's no PD or S mint mark below the date on the obverse front of the coin, you may have found a 1992 no mint mark penny. If you think you've found one, your next step should be to have it professionally graded. Professional grading services can help authenticate the coin and provide an accurate assessment of its condition, which is crucial for determining its value. Now, for the part you've been waiting for, the current market value of this rare penny. As of today, a 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny in top condition can fetch as much as $67,999 in auctions. However, the value could increase even more over time as these coins become harder to find. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare pennies in your change or coin collection, you could be holding on to a significant payday. But remember, the condition of the coin is key. A circulated penny with noticeable wear will still be valuable, but it won't reach the heights of a pristine, mint-condition penny. So there you have it. The story of the 1992 no mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin worth nearly $68,000. If you're a collector or just someone who enjoys learning about rare coins, this penny is a reminder to always check your pocket change. Who knows, you might have one of these valuable treasures sitting in your coin jar right now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting content about rare coins and collectibles. And let me know in the comments, have you ever come across a rare coin like this? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your coin searches be ever fruitful. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and collectibles. Today, we're exploring a remarkable piece of American history, the 1995 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You won't believe its current market value, $90,022. So stick around as we uncover its history, rarity, and why it's worth so much money. Let's start with the basics. The 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln penny series, which has been produced since 1909. This specific coin features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, you'll see the familiar 1-cent inscription surrounded by the wreath design. The 1995 no-mint mark penny was minted in Philadelphia. It's important to note that all Lincoln pennies were produced without a mint mark from 1965 until 2017. However, what makes the 1995 version so special is its rarity in uncirculated condition, and it's one of the more sought-after coins by collectors. To understand the value of this penny, we need to dive into its historical context. The 1990s were an interesting decade for U.S. coinage. While most coins during this period were produced in large quantities, the 1995 no-mint mark penny stands out due to certain production anomalies. During the mid-90s, the U.S. Mint was focused on producing higher-value coins and commemorative issues, leading to variations in the production of lower-value coins like the penny. The demand for pennies decreased, yet some specific years, like 1995, resulted in fewer coins entering circulation in perfect condition. Now, let's talk about rarity. According to various coin grading services and expert collectors, a significant number of the 1995 no-mint mark pennies were circulated and ended up showing signs of wear. However, uncirculated specimens, particularly those graded MS65 or higher, have become quite rare. Coins that are in pristine condition are highly sought after. In recent years, auction results have shown that 1995 no-mint mark pennies can sell for tens of thousands of dollars. For instance, a recent auction fetched over $90,000 for a pristine specimen. This astounding price reflects the coin's rarity and the high demand among collectors. Speaking of value, let's discuss the current market price. As of now, the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is valued at approximately $90,022. But what factors influence this staggering price? Several factors come into play: condition, rarity, and demand. The coin's condition, often determined by a professional grading service, greatly affects its market value. Coins graded MS67 or higher can command prices significantly above the average. So, how can you identify if your 1995 Lincoln penny is valuable? First, look for the following signs. 1. Condition * check for wear and tear. Uncirculated coins will have sharp details and a shiny surface. 2. Grading * get your coin professionally graded if you believe it might be valuable. A reputable grading service can provide a certified grade, which is essential for selling. 3. Mint errors * while the 1995 no-mint mark penny itself is notable, any coins with minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can be worth even more. If you're considering investing in coins, remember that coin collecting is not only about money, it's also about history and passion. The thrill of finding a rare coin can be rewarding in itself. Just like the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, the right coin can yield significant returns. To wrap up, the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a cent, it's a piece of history worth a whopping $90,022. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, always keep your eyes peeled for those hidden treasures. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more amazing content, and comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. Until next time, keep searching for those treasures. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a true hidden treasure of numismatics, the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be surprised to learn that this small coin has a whopping current market value of $97,022. So, let's explore its history, value, and why it's become such a sought-after piece in the coin collecting world. The Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin features Lincoln on the obverse and the famous wheat stalks on the reverse, which was used until 1958. In 1959, the design changed to the Lincoln Memorial. But we're here to focus on the later years, particularly 1998. The 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is unique because it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not place a mint mark on pennies during that year. These coins were minted in high quantities, leading many to believe they're just another common penny. However, some of these coins have been found in exceptional condition, making them extremely valuable. In total, over 4 billion Lincoln pennies were minted in 1998, but only a small fraction of those have survived in pristine condition. The key to their high value lies in their rarity and the condition, graded on the Sheldon scale, where higher grades correspond to fewer coins in circulation. Now, you might be wondering what makes a 1998 no-mint mark penny worth nearly $100,000. The answer is the grade. Most coins that collectors seek are graded at least MS65 or higher, meaning they are in uncirculated condition with minimal wear. The highest known example of the 1998 no-mint mark penny was graded as high as MS67, contributing significantly to its value. If you think you have one of these valuable pennies, it's essential to get it certified by a reputable grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. This will help establish its market value and authenticity. Current market trends indicate that the value of the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is rising. As of now, it sits at an impressive $97,022. This is due to several factors, including collector demand and the diminishing supply of uncirculated coins as more are lost or damaged over time. Auctions and coin shows have been known to see these pennies fetch staggering amounts, with dedicated collectors willing to pay top dollar for that elusive high-grade specimen. Remember, the rarity combined with the condition is what drives the price. So, what should you do if you want to get your hands on one of these valuable pennies? Here are a few tips for aspiring collectors. Always look through your pocket change and piggy banks. You might stumble upon a valuable 1998 no-mint mark penny. Become a member of local coin clubs or online communities. Networking with other collectors can provide valuable information and resources. Visiting coin shows can give you access to knowledgeable dealers and a chance to purchase rare coins directly. Keep up with the latest trends in coin collecting. Knowledge is power, and understanding market fluctuations can help you make informed decisions. In conclusion, the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is not just another coin, it's a potential goldmine for collectors. Its rarity, historical significance, and current market value of $97,022 make it a must-have for serious numismatists. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know your story. Until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an exciting topic for all you coin enthusiasts out there. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2015 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that's been making waves in the numismatic community with its astonishing market value of $11,000. So, let's uncover the history, rarity, and value of this remarkable coin. First, let's take a closer look at the 2015 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse side, you'll find the famous Union Shield, which symbolizes Lincoln's dedication to preserving the Union during the Civil War. Now, what makes this particular penny so special? Unlike most pennies that bear a mint mark indicating where they were produced, the 2015 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which means it doesn't have a mint mark. This absence of a mint mark has sparked curiosity and interest among collectors. To truly appreciate the significance of this penny, we need to explore the historical context. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has become a beloved symbol of American history and culture. Fast forward to 2015, the U.S. Mint produced a staggering number of these pennies, over 4.4 billion in that year alone. However, the no-mint mark version has emerged as a standout among collectors. Now, let's talk rarity and valuation. While the total mintage for the 2015 penny was high, the no-mint mark version is relatively scarce compared to its counterparts with mint marks. This rarity is what drives its value up. Graded coins, particularly those rated as MS66 or higher, have been sold at auction for upwards of $11,000. This exceptional price tag reflects not only the coin's condition but also the growing demand among collectors. It's worth noting that coins in lesser grades may still hold value, but the premium is placed on those in mint condition. So, if you're looking to add a 2015 no-mint mark Lincoln penny to your collection, here are some tips. Always look for coins in excellent condition. Getting them graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can significantly enhance their market value. Additionally, keep an eye on auctions and coin shows, as these are great places to find rare coins. Always do your research on prices to ensure you're getting a fair deal. Wondering where you might find this valuable penny? Check your pocket change, and don't forget to search through any old coin collections you might have inherited. You can also find them on various online marketplaces and coin dealers. Just make sure to verify the authenticity before making a purchase. We want to hear from you. Have you ever come across a 2015 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? What other rare coins do you have in your collection? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing content on valuable coins. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, every penny counts, especially when it comes to collecting. Keep hunting for those treasures, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel today. We're diving deep into a coin that's become a hidden gem in the numismatic world, the 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might not think much about a penny, but this little coin is worth a staggering $6,002. How did it get to that price? Let's find out. First, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln penny features the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been in circulation since 1909, commemorating Lincoln's 100th birthday. The reverse of the coin showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which has been a staple since 1959. However, the 2020 penny carries an important distinction. It was minted during a unique time in history, which plays a significant role in its current market value. In 2020, the U.S. Mint produced the Lincoln penny without a mint mark at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike other coins that may have a D for Denver or S for San Francisco, the absence of a mint mark on the 2020 penny makes it a noteworthy collectible. Typically, the majority of pennies are minted in Denver, making the Philadelphia no-mint mark variety a rarer find. To understand the value of the 2020 no-mint mark penny, we need to consider the historical context. 2020 was a year filled with unprecedented events: the global pandemic, economic uncertainty, and changes in consumer behavior. With more people staying at home, coin collecting surged as a popular hobby. Collectors began to notice the scarcity of certain coins, including the 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. So, why is this penny worth $6,002? There are a few key factors at play here. First, its rarity is a significant contributor. While millions of pennies are produced each year, not all of them are created equal. The 2020 no-mint mark penny has a lower mintage compared to its counterparts, making it more desirable to collectors. Moreover, the demand for this specific penny has increased due to its rarity and historical significance. Many collectors are eager to add it to their collections, which drives up the price. If you're interested in collecting the 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, here are some tips. 1. Check your change asterisk. Always look through your spare change. You never know what you might find. 2. Condition matters asterisk. The value of a coin significantly depends on its condition. Coins in uncirculated or mint state can fetch much higher prices than those that are worn or damaged. 3. Get it graded asterisk. If you find one in excellent condition, consider getting it professionally graded. A higher grade can dramatically increase its market value. If you want to buy or sell this penny, there are several platforms to consider. eBay asterisk asterisk. A popular choice for many collectors. Just make sure to research prices to ensure a fair deal. Coin shows asterisk asterisk. Attending local coin shows can connect you with other collectors and dealers. Coin shops asterisk asterisk. Visit your local coin shop for expert advice and possible transactions. In conclusion, the 2020 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is not just a piece of currency. It's a collectible with a fascinating history and impressive market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this penny is worth keeping an eye out for. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin adventures. Leave a comment below if you found any rare coins or if there's a specific coin you want us to cover next. Happy collecting!